Welcome back. Oh yeah. Are we ready to clap them cheeks? Okay, so at some point we're gonna go over deep mining because that's kind of where we're at, but I think we have to kind of fix the base a little bit and get enough supplies for the horses and maybe take out a few horses because we're to the brim. Also, check this out. So I played a little bit off stream. We're level 23 now. Always ready for the clap. Perfect. Well, I've noticed that I think I can send these things down now that I made the other thing. Like, there's the contact mission thing, or the mission board we've been using, and then the one just above that. Apparently, we can send things up and have things sent down. How cool is that? We currently have 90 Ren. These are all pretty expensive. Crafting cost, 250. We did find some exotics. So, oh man, I don't have like a good way to... Hey, let me see if I can... Shoot. Okay, hold on. There's, I think this is help. Hold on, let me see if I can grab this. Might take a second. Questions? Go ahead and put them in the bottom here. So I've been keeping track of the different nodes, but I know it changes for everybody, like as you land, which is cool. Like it makes it different, but I think the locations are the same. So either way, you should hit these on your map anyways. Let me see if I can squeeze these in somehow. Now we need Icarus Intel. Icarus. There it is. Found it. Okay, I think I can capture this and maybe slap it up on the screen. Maybe, just maybe. Let me see if I can cap this. Can't you dump it in like, is it like a preview app or something? What's up, Mrs. Pug? Thanks, autocorrect. ETA on Prim Pug and Icarus? Dude. Yes, okay. So I'm trying to put up the map or whatever, but maybe we can't do it this round. It's going to be 500 Ren, 250 exotics, a cryogenically frozen pug. I must have him. I simply must have him. So I think we're going to add to the base a little bit, at least give ourselves some room so we can kind of talk through some of the deep mining. That would make the most sense, I believe. So yeah, let's just, I don't know if I'll be able to put up on screen, honestly. It's going to be, I mean, I could do it, but it's going to be like 5 minutes probably. That's okay. That's all right. You know, we're going to go scout a couple different locations while we're down there. There's like 2 different spots. Let me make sure I can still see the chat while I got this thing up. Okay, good. That's the most important thing. How do you like the game? Oh, dude, love it. We played it back in the beta weekend years and years ago. It's cool that it's on console. There's some bugs and stuff that need to be addressed, but we're having a good time. We're having a blast. I was going to put co-op. I don't know if the boys are going to ditch me or not again. That's okay. If anything, I want to get through walking through the deep mining a little bit. And then we might end up using, I might have to edit a bit of that, or a lot of that. But That way at least everybody kind of knows if you're at that speed. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is if I have a little bit of space, a little bit of water, a little bit of food, we're going to go hit those spots on the map. Okay, so I've already found some gold locations, which is good. As long as we have a horse, we can kind of get there fast. I was able to find ice as well, by the way. We'll just grab some meat. Do we have our shovel with us? Oh, perfect. Good. That way we can maybe pick up some snow on the way. The horses, there's so many. They're running out of food so quickly. Also, has anybody tamed wolves successfully on console, or am I just doing it completely wrong? I keep dropping the carcass next to him. Maybe he's too close to the base or something? I don't know. I feel pretty dumb, though. Really playing Icarus level 12? Nice. You're actually in a really good spot. Yeah, the 10 to 15 is critical. Okay, so we're heading for this spot. We're looking for these like different locations, the deep mining locations to tag what they are. I do think it changes from time to time. We're going to have to get a little bit of this. There's an oxide node next to us. Okay, so the game plan is, once we do eventually get our mining position, or I'm sorry, the deep mining device, the drill, and some biofuel, we should be able to, what do you call it? Find some gold and extract that to make another rig, so we can actually just keep force multiplying ourselves. But as we do that, hopefully we can walk through the deep mining process, because if you saw the mining guide, like we covered the basic mining, but it's good to know that you're setting up for something bigger, because if you don't, you kind of like, oh, I'm like 8 points behind, and I need to be focusing on this ahead of time. Like mortar and pestle is such a big part of your crafting and mid to late game, I think, that yeah, it'd be a miss if I didn't like bring that up. I'd be a scumbag. Okay, so supposedly there's supposed to be a node here. I find them kind of hard to find sometimes because they can be, there we go. Is this sulfur or is this gold? Ooh, we have a sulfur node there. Boys, we might have to go to pistols. Okay, so on this location here, let me go ahead and show you on the map. There is a node for this. I don't know if it'll always be sulfur for you. We're in the lower right-hand corner of Olympus. This is right by the snow entrance in like, well, we're in K13. So there should be another one, I think, in this general area. I don't know if it's in a cave or not. So it's good to kind of like walk through and see what's what. Icarus Intel is good because you can actually mark on there like what you found so far. Or you can just take a picture with your phone and just kind of mark a letter on them. You know what I mean? Just mark it up. Take a screenshot, mark it up. However you want to do it, keep track of it. I think gold is the biggest limiting factor. Once we have enough gold made, I think we'll kind of tip into... well, we won't tip into it. We'll go full bore into manufacturing more and more mining devices. Drills. Ah, here we go. This looks light. Is this oxide? Oh, platinum. Hell yeah. That's nice. We might be able to make some platinum tools now that we have a node close by. Not freaking bad, dude. We do have an augment bench, but it's something we gotta address too. Okay, cool. There should also be, I think, another one almost diagonal from here. And then one in the entrance, if I'm not mistaken. This looks like it's up on the lip. I actually found 2 of those gold nodes, so we're doing alright. Make sure we consume. We're level 32 now. Getting your electric mine stuff. Nice. That's the way to do it. Now what's cool is if the boys started like a mission on sticks or something, I would start on it with like another character. Get that one leveled up. And then bring this one in on occasion. I'm getting more oxide right now for resin. Because I think it's wood and oxide if I'm not mistaken. I'm hoping to mark these few, and then we're going to head back and then expand the base a little bit so we have room to kind of talk about and show the expansion. Because I've already started like the process of, because it takes a minute. But I wanted to show you guys the deep mining setup. I think it's important. Yeah, the deep mining sensor? Yeah. It is nice. I do like to travel out and just find all these different spots as best I can. Plus, I knew we were coming down here. There's already ice in that little walkway up here, so we can actually extend our freezers and stuff too, so that would be nice. So I have a question. Do we have, and this might be a dumb question. I know there's cabinets you can stick on the wall, like those little cupboard things. Do we have those? Is that like the next one, or is that just buried in the tree and I haven't found it yet because I'm blind? Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Or do I sound completely crazy? When I'm looking for these, I do like to have third person on. This looks like sulfur. Yes. Okay, sulfur here. And there should be another. Oh, there's like a cave up there? No kidding. There should be another one around here. That's nice. We can actually probably start making like rifles and stuff at some point. This one's a bit far up. I don't think we've got the testicular fortitude for that, so I think we'll just go here, and then we'll probably double back. This is really all we needed to tag at the moment. I just wanted to kind of take inventory of what we have so far. While we still have the ability... Oh, I jumped down like a dummy. I think one thing I haven't found is probably the salt. Like a deep mining node for salt. Here's the other thing too. For the freaking horses, I'm trying to find a good way to feed them all the time. Does anybody have a good way? Other than mining a bunch of fruit all the time? Or, God, gathering a bunch of fruit all the time? Oh my. Oh, jeez. Baby chill, baby chill. Oh, I didn't bring my... Okay, good. Whew. It's like, I didn't bring my skinning knife? See if anybody said anything. Okay, yeah, so, are you on the console version, William? Or Will? Did you tame a freaking wolf? I feel like that's broken for our version. I could just be wrong, and maybe I'm too close to the base or something. But I set up the little snare for the capturing the wolf, and I feel like he never like increases his tame. He's kind of just stuck. Yeah, see, this guy's constantly running out of food. I think I even have the food debuff. Or food, you know what I'm saying, not debuff. It makes me last longer. Food. Ooh, watermelons. This is how we feed the horse. Come here, Constantine. Yeah, he's good now. Alright, let's see what this one is. I think silica is not a bad one for us to have. What else? What else? I don't think we have too many iron. I think we have like one iron. We have a copper kind of close by. Kappa. And then once we kind of have that going, what's cool is it's like a passive way, or yeah, kind of passive, the deep mining. And so we can go out and do bigger missions, come back and then have a big payload to like process back in the base, which would be great. It's one of those things like the faster you set it up, the better, because everything takes time in this game. So if you're, you know, have that running in the background, then you're double, triple gains. And what's cool is right next to the base is one of these deep mining nodes for oxide. Hopefully, ooh, here we go. This looks like iron, maybe? It is iron. Perfect. Even better. That's not terribly far away. There's like one more out here. I kind of want to look. What do we think? I think it's like right... I don't know what the levels are out there, so this could be a little dangerous. I was thinking about making like a farm thing that just grows a bunch of pumpkins or whatever that... I just went there, I was like, let me mark that for a second. It's so crazy. The Olympus map is the one we played like 4 or 5 years ago. Oxide? Oxide. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Oxide down low. We know what it is. I know we're gonna need resin and stuff, so I'm just... Resin is wood and oxide, so I might as well just get a bunch of it. And we need it to breathe as well. I don't have any more blueprint points, I don't think. Oh, no, I do. I have 2. Not a lot, though. Am I concerned? Yes. Let's get back to the crib. Okay, so we have a pretty good swath of stuff. We got a couple different places for iron, one place for copper that's kind of close. I figure once we get a good surplus of gold, we can start to kind of manufacture that, but I'm going to make a bit more room inside the base as we were talking about. Just so it makes more sense as we're laying stuff out and it's not so cramped. And to make room for future expansions, because we're pretty tight right now. If we just keep building towards the center island, it'll be pretty good. And while we're doing all that passive mining, once that's all set up and walk you through deep mining, we'll go out and probably try to wander into the snow biome. Would be very advantageous. Actually, you know what? We should go up here now. Try to get some while we can. Do I have any room? Kind of. Am I out of my mind here? Did I just... Oh, we shot past it. I figure since we're here, right? Constantine. Is there something for more slots too? I want to say there is. Well, we get more maximum health because Constantine has a tendency to get into every fight and somehow survive with 1%. So before his luck runs out, maybe we should give him some more health. The animation is so goofy. It's so rigid. He's like, eh, eh. It's supposed to be motion between the rider and the horse. It's not supposed to be exact. Am I wrong? I think if we do 150, that's probably pretty good. I don't know what that is right there. It's got me a little nervous. Guys, if you didn't know, you can find these little patches of ice and kind of, oh boy. Okay. Whew. I was like, please don't be a polar bear. You don't need any of the, what do you call it, heavy duty armor for the winter biome. You just kind of do this. Should be enough for 2 freezers backing out for another, at least solid day. Then we'll ride back. I need some of my talent points to take down some of my burn on food and water. I feel like I'm sipping all the time. We're advanced enough, it's time. My horse just mule kicked my butt. Jeez. Alright, chill out, Constantine. Chill, dude, chill. Gee, I think he kicked me harder than he kicked the horse. Alright, we gotta go. Very good. Is that a wolf dumb enough to come this deep into camp? I dare you. I dare you. Yeah, see what I mean? It's like super tight. You know what I'm talking about? Like these cupboards here, but they stick on the wall and they're smaller. Don't we have those? Or is that like on the next update and I'm totally out of my mind? Did I bring some silica? I think I did. I did. Okay, cool. We're burning it. Perfect. Oh, we're still doing platinum. Okay, good. Doing well. Raw meat goes on the rack. We're gonna see what horses in the Straits of Dire. 12%. Yeah, see, I'm having such a hard time keeping up on all these horses, dude. Yeah, so check it out. One of these other boards, I can like send stuff up. Should we just do that? I can't send that down? Heck yeah, dude. Hastily built drop pod for delivering prospectors exotics to the station for processing. I think I farmed us some exotics earlier, so we might as well stick them in there. Let's do it. Haha.
Preparing to ascend.
I like it. It's pretty cool. So technically we have some exotics up in space now. Can I do like one at a time or something? No mount select. How come I can't move this one over? I'm so confused. Well, either way, let's check our simple missions, everybody. I guess we'll do the fire whacker. I hate having to put that in there, but we did. I need 3 of each. We really don't have any proper locations for some of this other stuff. It's alright. Yeah, we can stick our ice in the fridge. What am I doing? Oh, we can only do 100 at a time. No kidding. Okay. Didn't know that, player. Well, what is the PTB update tomorrow? Not sure. We'll kind of have to wait and see. Starting a new world with the level 48 prospector, kind of OP. I went from wood to concrete on sticks. I hate Crocs though. Yeah, sticks is cool though, isn't it? Straight up. Pretty sick. Alright, do we have our fire whacker? Or did I drop that on the floor too? I see a hammer. I see 3 hammers, 2 stick. We need another whacker. Let's go deliver this. This is like the 3rd mission I've turned down that hit the fire whacker. I was like, alright, we'll freaking bite the bullet. There's so much to do now. I know, right? It's so cool. Been having a lot of fun playing. It says, I just got it a few days ago. Yeah, it's sick, isn't it? I guess I didn't really need the horse for that, did I? No. Ooh. For fighting fires. Melee attachment, water bomba, fiber, sticks. What is this right here? Ooh, leather arms, armor, that's kind of hot. Cured leather, we already have that. Honestly, this one looks pretty sick.
Clear area. OES departing.
Such good XP. And I think once we kind of get more of the automated stuff, I think us having better tools, weapons, things we can constantly craft like gunpowder is going to be a lot more accessible because we don't have to worry about going deeper into the map to retrieve certain things. So it's going to make a lot of sense once we get it up and running. So I think that's another reason why it's so crucial. We're going to need some copper and iron. We need to go to one of these caves pretty quick. Yeah, wasn't there like a... Is this the ice box here? Am I stupid? Ice box. Isn't there like a smaller cupboard that goes up on the wall? Lunchbox. Lunchbacks. Rope and iron ingot. Oh. Okay, we'll stick it in there for now. Oh, that's the fire whacker one in my bottom row. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna need more storage. We're gonna need lots of stuff here. So our big cabinet here is a bunch of goodies from our payout. We already have an alteration bench, which is cool. Dude, this horse is gonna have to go. I can't like. The fact that she's back there just chilling is crazy. I can fix my steel pickaxe. I like to wait for it to get really low. And then fix it. Okay, so when we do finally get there, we'll show you how to do the concrete, the mixer, the table, the biofuel. We don't, I mean, I have some of this set up, but like we need to set it up proper. So we need to get some more iron. It's a lot of trial and error. It says, I don't like to fight a crocodile with a stone pickaxe. Just doesn't work. I mean, yeah. You're right. Find and mine some ore for the UDA. Oh, squash? We can do that. We can do squash. Oh, we didn't mean to do that, jeez. I said this one was hard, so... Pretty sure we got squash in here somewhere. We have 8. One of our payouts, we got a bunch of extra stuff. There we go, there's an icebox. What's up? There we go, 2 crop plots, 1 iron. Oh, we make a bunch of these. Isn't it, we have to, I bet we have to do it here, don't we? Of course. Of course, of course. Dirt. We need dirt. Did I grab the squash yet? And then we also need to make our salting station and cooking station something we kind of like avoided because we're so busy power leveling. I was like, we need this. Alright, let's just go ahead and place what we have now. And we can get right to the goods. And as we're out there farming, kind of map out what we're going to do for the running stuff. I'm hoping we can also get some more food for the animals. Okay, I'm gonna plant some squash. I knew it. I knew it. Also, okay. We need some charcoal. I was wondering why those weren't filling up. I think I just filled that up with dirty water. Yes. Okay, hold to access. There you go. I'm glad there's so many different things you can use charcoal for now. Back in the olden days, you couldn't really do that. Dan Marino laces out. No, don't deploy. Don't do that, silly goose. Oh, that's kind of good. We have self-harness. Nice. Okay. Squash. We can get tainted water for this. I guess we can do the rest for pumpkins or watermelons. Those big melons. You got? It's because you got huge jugs. I mean, your boobs are huge. Look at that, dude. We only have one seed of squash. Rare. What's this? Soybeans? We should do the bee stuff too. Okay, we gotta stay focused, stay focused. Dude, we need copper, don't we? Let's empty out our horse and see if we can go find some food. Is this game like Rust? Not really. This is more of a... I mean, it's survival, yes, but it's more like PvE. I heard there's mods and stuff where you can do like PvP against other players and stuff, which would be cool, don't get me wrong. I always like that. Oh, I know, we need to make the scarecrow too, don't we? Make sure these animals aren't eating our stuff. See what I mean? We had so much prep before we did the deep mining. We should probably go out, grab the iron and stuff, get everything made. Like, come back, let it cook, and then we should start that process of walking through it. Is there a bee in there? There is most definitely a bee in here. I guess, are we putting this on here? We have cooked everything. It's like forest. Yeah, a lot of people say forest. I think that's probably the closest match, but it's definitely its own thing. So that's good. This might have been before the forest, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong on that though. Empty container. Don't want to be drinking tainted water. That's bad. Okay. Ooh, food buffs persist longer. Go on. Reduce chance to sprain from fall damage. That's cute. Increase base movement speed. Physical resistance. Increase wood stone fiber yield. Increase yields from hunting. I do like that a lot, actually. 50% yield from creature bone. Ooh. Only have 1 point available. this a flash storm? Ooh, I need my oxide refilled. Do you like this game more than the rest? I mean, they're different experiences. I mean, I don't see why you couldn't play both. It's like when people are like, are you a tits or an ass man? I was like, can't you enjoy both of those things? Aren't they both amazing? Yes? Did I make a scarecrow? I did. There it is. Okay. We can make a couple of these guys. And then you stick meat in there, and it scares them all away. We're going to put it by the crops first. So most of our horses will just mule kick anything that comes close. Any wolves dumb enough to come up are going to be completely murdered. I should cover most of the crops. They should be good. Okay, okay. What are we doing again? I forgot. I just totally stroked out. I'll check the base for damage. I don't want this horse to freak out and start kicking. He's going to destroy everything in the base. It's bad. It's not good. It's bad. Yeah, we definitely need to go out and grab ourselves more iron. Okay, we're kind of refilled on everything. We got our backpack good. Our arms we can fix. This is, I mean, I'm an ass man, but if I was presented with large balloons, I would not complain and play with those too. Yeah, see? Sergeant gets it. I think it's pretty safe to run. Okay, so we're going to run up here, grab the iron that we do need in this location here. Maybe I just mark it because I don't know if it stays on our map or not. It's kind of far. Whoop. I just tried to mark it like it was arc. Jeez. I'm a balloon person. I was gonna say, those craps don't exist. Should be corn on the ground though. Probably feed to the horse. I think I maybe cleared most of it out, or all of it. One piece of corn. Whoops. Might as well eat it while you got it. Let's ride. Yeah, so the deep mining is such a big... I think it unlocks really the next... I mean, you can play this game any way you want, but I think it really helps if you're kind of going at a good clip and you want some automation and you want to really force multiply. I think the drill is the way to go. The iron drill. The bio drill. That's my pod right there. If you find a good batch of crops, corn or otherwise, we'll probably harvest them on the way there. Wait a second, did I clean off this horse? Not really, did I? fuck am I doing? Local radio show guy calls ladies balloon smugglers or peanut smugglers. He's not wrong. Okay, so the storm should bring in water. We just watered the squash. I was like, pumpkins? No, it's not pumpkins. Let's see how many different arrows and stuff I have. Okay, 54 of the crusty ones. Probably should tag those for points, huh? Man, we gotta really consider what the heck we're gonna do other than arrows. I think once we have iron on a regular basis, we should probably make like a crossbow or something. What about you, Jade? I like the buffet. Yeah, I look so goofy riding the horse. Don't I look so stupid? Wild berries. Is that carrots right there? No, those are trees. Yes, very good. Oh, these are carrots. But do horses even eat the carrots? Here we go, here's the copper node. Boom. If you go third person, which by the way is left trigger right on the D-pad, this is going to be one we hit a lot. So once we have enough gold, we'll probably throw it on here. And then we should have a second one by then, and then we'll throw that on iron. That way we can kind of produce steel and iron at a good clip. Ooh, pumpkins. We need pumpkins. Horses need to be fed. Gotcha. Beef. I like Arby's 5 for 5 on Friday. What's that? We'll feed this guy watermelon, right? He deserves it. Constantine's a do workhorse, isn't he? Here you go, buddy. Top it off. Cocoa beans. Oh my gosh, look at these pumpkins. Holy cow. Cocoa beans. Brother, we're almost leveled. Hell yeah. So you have cats? Indeed. Ooh, that's exotic, brother. We should get it. Come at me, dude. I dare you. My horse is gonna take that shit. My horse is not gonna take that shit. See? Bees, they have no idea. Dead Veronica what? I mean a guy, I know. Oh, we got the cheese, don't we? Damn it. We got cheesed. We got lung cheese. So a lot of things we're gonna do, like the barrel, the biofuel barrel is gonna take like 25 ingots, which is roughly 50. What? What are you a girl? She's gonna take out that hive. It's annoying. We got the lung cheese. Hayden got 24. What's up? Oh yeah, we need copper too, don't we? We do. Let's get it. There should be a coal node around here. Well, we need raw iron. I'm sorry, just regular iron cooked bars, ingots. We'll put that on the fire. Yes. There's a motor in pesto. I think I put stuff in there already. I did. Dude, that lung cheese debuff is no joke. We're gonna be sitting on our nuts, taking crap XP for a while. My goodness, I didn't realize my health was so low. Look at that. You can see my stand bar. See how small it is? Lung cheese. It's bad. You know it's the thing that looks like lungs, but it looks like Swiss cheese, lower left? Makes my stand bar ridiculously bad. You can get rid of it with a dehumidifier, but it takes some, you know, tech, research, resources. The cheese of lungs. The longer you're in a cave, the worse it gets. Well, the easier it is to get. Alex, we're doing it, boys. So stuff on my talent tree. Where is it? Like, get more yield from iron deposits. There's one for exotics. Can't remember where it's at. Is it under solo? Anyways, just one of those things in the tree. Oh yes, get the bar right there. Oh. So yeah, you can take metal bloom and just throw it in there. Good to go. Dude, time flies when we play this game, doesn't it? It's like Rust or Modulus. What was the other guy? Or Star Citizen. You just go, oh dang. Hold on. Taking notes. Okay. And then once we have these amenities, I think we can go into our... Oh, I guess I thought someone was standing at the cave entrance. It's just a horse. Don't freak out, man. There's some coal. Yeah, we got the lung cheese so bad. Don't you dare fall through the mesh. Don't you dare. It's like made to be trapped in there. Ugh. I was telling it here, this is one of my late best friends used to say that when we went to went to parties. He says when you cut down trees in Crimson, there are bees' nests that will sometimes spawn swarms that will wreck you. Oh yeah, like so to go back to what your friend used to say, big talents. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. All right. Okay, we got some iron in there. Cool. cheese is rough, dog. That spawns pretty quick. Dude, that horse is so rowdy. He just knocks everything over. Jeez, dude. You're like, relax. Relax, guy. Alright, horse. I don't need you getting wrecked or stuck, sir. We need you. Alright, sticks and fiber. Come on over here, bud. Ooh. Dude, are we loaded up or what? Dude, the stand being depleted this hard sucks. Dude, I can't get up. There we go. Alright, the horse is freaking out, dude. Put him on follow before this becomes a problem. Alright, get over here, you screw. Quit kicking everything. Thank goodness. Is that a glitch? My sand being forever depleted? That's crazy. Oh, cool. Perfect. We have a copper node out here. Let's get... Maybe a little bit of copper, and then we'll boogie. See, what I like about 6 is a lot of the caves have the deep mining inside, which is pretty cool. No lung cheese, please. Alright, we gotta get out of here, dude. We're getting munched. Horse hates it. Yeah, the jump is so goofy. Get off it. I just clicked on my right thumbstick. Says the actual launch comatose is hitting it. Dude, it's so real. Awesome, the horse just pieced him out. Perfect. That's really what we needed. I think we're in a good place to probably start it now, because I think we have everything we need for this. Oh, it's just like a marker, that little radar thing. Okay, so before we get attacked by more bees, we're going to walk through deep mining and Icarus for PC, console, Xbox, PlayStation, all the above. So, have you ever been in a cave, you cleared it out completely, or you're running out of a particular material? Well, there's a way to get unlimited resources, no matter what you've got. It's called deep mining. Now, caves are quite useful. They get you on your feet, but as you start to wander around the world, you'll start to see these piles everywhere. And it is slightly different for everybody as far as I understand it. And we are on Olympus. Let me go ahead and bring up my map here. But you'll see little markers. Well, actually, you won't see markers, but you can put markers up and you actually see these piles once you find them. I would say once you find them, take note of where it is and what it is. I think we have one close to the base here, close to this cave. We're going to show you what it looks like. I want to say this one over here is nice because it's copper. This will go into daytime here in a second, so hopefully this won't be as hard to see. I think I'm probably right on top of it. Yeah, I think it's like right around here. And maybe you've come across these while you're farming and you go, what is this node? And you're like, oh, it says copper or gold or iron. Well, what's cool is as you start to level up and get more technology, you'll be able to actually hit those nodes, and as long as you've got a bio miner on top and fuel to fuel it, and you're occasionally going by and picking up the byproduct. Hang on a second, we gotta find this. It's driving me nuts now. It's a lot harder to find at nighttime. It shouldn't be, but it is. All right, Constantine, follow me. Probably walked over it like 52 times. Oh my goodness. We don't need this right now. Oh, thank goodness. Well, we'll see if we can find it in this field. If we don't, then we'll just show you as we go back, because I'm sure there's plenty more. So the point is, you want to make sure that you're keeping track of these different nodes, because when you run out of certain materials, i.e. gold, iron, copper, you want to make sure that you've got at least a bio-mining machine to throw on top and some fuel before you completely run out. Now, it's really hard to completely run out. Really what happens is in this game is you farm everything in the vicinity where you landed or where your base is, and then you have to travel out further, which becomes more dangerous and it takes more resources, especially if you have things at home that need to be fed. So really you want to get this under control as quickly as possible. So it's essentially a source for unlimited resources. So you saw the cave back there. We have a bunch of stuff that we're slowly running out. I think we have a bit of iron, bit of copper. So our goal right now is to get into tech tree. Actually, I might as well just show you now. After you're in tech tree 2, which is level 10. Is it 10 or is it 20? I think it's 20. And then as you head to... no, I'm sorry. Is it 20? Oh my goodness, I just had a stroke. The first tech 2 you automatically have. First tier 2 is 10. Tier 3 is 20. Oh my goodness. So essentially, you've got the ability to process materials. Okay, let's hang on a second, dude. I stroked out completely. Let's start that one over again. It angers me that we can't find that node. There's like another one too. Hang on a second. Let me check my... There's literally one like right up here. That's a gold node. So really you want to get these bad boys up and running and have your first biofuel miner running before you run out of certain materials. I think the biggest bottleneck initially is probably gold, and then other resources, because you start to run out of iron and maybe some copper and stuff. But gold is rare, and you only get so much of it at a time, so I find myself running out of gold first. And I know I have a node up here somewhere that's already marked, and I'm probably going to walk right past it because it's nighttime. This one's super hard to see up here. Anyways, you should have all of the same locations that I do, but I think your nodes or your deep mining nodes will be a different material depending on where you land, I believe, is how that works. Oh my goodness. All right, maybe we can't show... You know what? There's one next to the base. It's not gold, but you get what I'm saying. So, as you level up, and you get to 20, or even just before 20, actually, we'll get down here. Me trying to find this has scrambled my brains. I don't even know where we're at in the description, or describing everything. There we go, that works. Okay, so we're slowly trudging back to the base. Anyways, the reason for deep mining, you're going to run out of these materials close to your base. You want to make sure you're extracting gold and saving it in other materials such as steel, iron, large quantities of iron, even copper, to make sure that you can craft the mining, or the bio miner. To make sure that you can start to extract those materials before you really have to venture out entirely too far. Does this guy stand like shot to pieces or what? Is he wounded from the last run? We have to start that whole segment over because, dude, my brain is like... Bleh, 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 bleh. Okay, he's okay. No, don't do that. Drink, don't hit the horse. Jeez, that's crazy. Anyways... Probably start that bad boy over as we go back to base. Here we go. I'm not crazy. They do exist. So as you start to go through the world, you find these different nodes, these piles here. This one says oxide. I think it's different depending on where you land. But take note of these because you're going to run out of those resources that you need to actually make other things. But I think the most important thing you need to do before you get to level 20, save up a bunch of points so you can start crafting, processing other materials, but also get to the biofuel miner, because that's going to open the world to unlimited resources for you. So, we've already started that process here a little bit. Things are a bit cramped in the base, but we'll walk you through it. We did take a little bit of time to get some of this done, but for the most part, we're going to walk through the entire process. So, just before you get to level 20, you really want to save up, I want to say about 8 or 12 points, to be perfectly honest with you. But the most important thing is, as you enter Tier 3, level 20, you need the machine bench. Then you need the cement mixer. Let me make sure I get this right. Then you need the concrete furnace, minimum. The concrete furnace is going to take different materials. I think, yeah, the concrete furnace is going to take the concrete mix, which you have to make with the concrete mixer. You don't need water to run this. It just makes it more efficient. Once you have the concrete mixer, you can process things like gold, platinum, aluminum, so on and so forth. Even silica into glass. You can already see here, this is aluminum already processed. We have platinum here. Or is that steel? That's titanium, sorry. That's platinum. And other materials. So this basically works like your furnace. It just processes other things. But in order to make this, you need a machine bench, which is very expensive. But if you look at the crafting for even the concrete furnace, look at that. 12 iron ingots, which is, what, 24 raw, 8 rope, 12 epoxy, and 20 concrete. Now, remember when I said back in the day that you need your mortar and pestle, and you need to leave some slots open to get things like epoxy? I'll go ahead and show you. I think it's up in tier 2, if I'm not mistaken. You need all of these things. In order to make steel, you need mortar and pestle, and you need steel bloom. Steel bloom is combined with 6 raw iron ore and 1 coal. You can also use charcoal too, but essentially you make this mix, throw it into a furnace, a standard furnace, and then you can make steel. That's how you make your steel tools and whatnot. But epoxy is something you need to get off the mortar and pestle, and you wouldn't think, but crushed bone is going to be your best friend. This will help you make more epoxy. Basically, you make epoxy from the crushed bones. So you need a decent amount of this stuff. So over here, you're going to be crafting things like, well, there you go, from the crushed bones. Boom. This one here, we have... Yeah, okay, so yeah, you need the epoxy. Anyways, once you're making the rope and stuff, you come back over here, and then eventually you're going to make your first concrete mixer, which is, I think that's what we're on right now. Yeah, before you make the concrete furnace, you need to make sure that you have the concrete mixer. We're a bit sideways on this one. Here's the thing, you need refined wood. Where is that made? That's made in the carpenter's bench. You stick normal wood inside of there, process it into, let me go ahead and drop some of these materials here, so I'm not completely out of my mind. And some copper. Hold on, let me check these horses real fast. I have a feeling, oh my goodness, that's crazy low. Hold on. I'm not trying to lose anybody else's tame right now. Not trying to do that. Eat up. Okay, we should be good now. Okay, so to kind of rewind a bit. Oh, hold on, hold on. How much did we get out of this? 2? Only 2? That's not terrible. This one already done? Nope, of course not. Squash, squash, okay. We're trying to do the hard quest, which is going to get us paid. We'll go over this again, because I think I had a bit out of order there. Oh, that's right. We get to redo it again. Jeez, I'm out of my mind. Okay, so let's start that over because I'm confused. Okay, so in order to do any of this high-level processing or deep mining, I think it's probably important to start here. As I was drilling in too deep, but you actually have to see what this thing is that you put on top of those mounds. It's a biofuel deep mining drill. You can see it takes electronics, epoxy, copper ingots, steel, and copper wire. That's a lot of stuff. And that's not even it. You actually also need to have a biofuel can, and it needs to be fuel inside of that can, and it's produced inside of the biofuel composter. So we have concrete mix, steel screws. So we're kind of working backwards from there. So you can already start to see it's starting to stack up. Concrete furnace, which you can see here, you need epoxy, concrete mix. If we back up from there, you see that we need cement mixer. Also very expensive, 20 iron ingots. And we have refined wood. That's semi-new to us. I want to say the carpentry bench is on level 2, but I could be wrong. Let me go ahead and just show you that real fast because I forgot about it when we were trying to show you earlier. I think it's level 2 or tier 2. It is. Okay, so the carpentry bench is going to make the refined wood. You basically just stick standard wood inside there, let it run on a timer. It's going to give you the refined wood. I want to say it's all the way to the right. Yes, there you are. See what I mean? Buried. Right there, it takes 80 wood, 12 rope, and 120 copper. So we're just going to show you how this works. I've already put some of these things up, but I just want to show you, like, if you look at it in the tree, you go, oh, okay, that's like manageable. But the more you start to build it, you go, oh, I need this piece. I'm missing this piece. I need to keep going with this piece. So here's the carpentry bench. So just to run or to craft your crafting table or anything else, like, you're going to need to have some of these running up here. Plus, it's good for XP. Sometimes I put a couple stacks in here and just run it. So that's going to do its thing. So even before we make anything, we need to have this crafting bench, or this, I'm sorry, machining bench, which I already have, but let me show you like how involved that is. So if you look over here, that's, 20 wood, 12 stone, 120 iron nails. So you need to have iron ingots put into nails via the anvil, 10 epoxy, and 24 rope. So we mentioned this before, but I messed up. So let's just go ahead and walk through this again. As we said in the mining guide prior, epoxy, mortar and pestle, and steel bloom are very important here. Now, mortar and pestle is the key to all of these different things, but it is also very important to make sure you have steel bloom. If you don't, you should already have it, so do it. Essentially, to make steel, you need to have steel bloom in a regular furnace, and it makes steel. That's how you're going to be harvesting things like gold, titanium, platinum, aluminum, all of that stuff. So mortar and pestle, steel bloom, very important. You unlock that at level 20. Epoxy is important. I think you can get that ahead of time. That's sulfur and tree sap. You can start to see why having sticks is very important. And crushed bone is going to give you more access to more types of epoxy via bones, because I'm sure at this point you have a crap ton of bones racked up at this point. And if you don't have a steel pickaxe, you should already have that, because you really can't get any of those materials without it. And all these start in the anvil. So you're going to craft your copper nails, your iron nails, up in here, and yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and throw the steel bloom in here. That's going to craft up some steel bars. Let me go ahead and put this inside so we don't lose our squash. So just to make that crafting bench, I'm sorry, machine bench, which is just a fancy crafting bench, you need to have the epoxy, so you know where that comes from now. Just a ton of iron, essentially, 24 rope. If you have some other amenities inside of your talent tree, or even inside of your original crafting bench, you can craft a lot of rope via leather. Or I'm sorry, not leather, it's, what is it, fiber, geez. And then the textile bench, you can make more rope via leather, if I'm not mistaken, if you already have that unlocked. So it takes a decent amount, I think. So if you've got some fiber and whatnot, go ahead and throw it in there, do it up. You can't have enough rope, let's be real. So your standard crafting bench, which is right here. Things are a bit clunky for us on console right now. I know we're kind of waiting for 1.2. I'm really personally hoping that we have mouse and keyboard, but once you kind of get used to it, if you play DayZ, I think it's not too bad. And again, my settings that I like to use, 2.1x, 1.9y. Aim sensitivity, 0.5. I tell everybody start with that and then work it from there, because I think the original sensitivity is just crazy too high. Anyways, so once you have the crafting bench up and running, you can see that, let's just go ahead and go back to the talent tree. It's going to give us a better idea of what we need here. The first thing you really need to knock out is your cement mixer. So already we have the crafting bench, I'm sorry, the machine bench, and we have the carpentry bench that's making the refined wood. You go over here, pick that up, boom. You can start crafting, or just stick it in the bench. And stick with me. I know there's a lot of crafting here, but as we, what are we crafting again? Jeez. Oh yeah, the mixer. I'm already like 5 steps ahead. I'm like, wait a second, I already lost track. So the cement mixer, you have 40 stone, 20 iron ingots, 8 rope, and then 8 iron nails. Once you do craft that, you're going to need to start making bags of cement. So that recipe there, I want to say it's tree sap, stone, and silica ore. So go ahead and throw that in there. You might be asking yourself, where do you make tree sap? Well, the good old mortar and pestle. There's a lot of different ways to make tree sap. You can make it originally from sticks. I think that's what this one is, 4 sticks, or even just straight up wood. If you do have like stick boosts, like in your talent tree, you can break it down to sticks first, and then you get like 2.5 times more than that. But if you're kind of like me and you're like, let's just crank it, as long as you got 100 wood, put it in there and just crank that sap. Also, that's going to be a key ingredient for you making biofuel later. So tree sap is just one of those things you're constantly hitting. Remember what I said when I said wood is just something you're always getting, no matter what? Well, this is one of those cases. Okay, so now that we have that cement mixer, the cement mixer is making cement mix, which I want to say is how much for the cement or concrete furnace? There's so many different things linked up. I'm getting confused. So you need 20 concrete to mix, another 12 ingots, 8 rope, and 12 epoxy. So we need to go over here and start cranking that as well. And you might as well see resin is a built-in recipe as well. I would stick another 100 wood in there, and maybe like 100 oxide, and just start that process too. Because once the tree sap's done, you're going to be using that later. Yep, we're just preemptive strike, baby. I just hit the max, boom. And at this point, maybe you want to make another iron pestle, just a mortar and pestle, not an iron mortar and pestle. So once you do have this furnace up and running, you can make it here, and then you can place things like gold, as we covered earlier, aluminum, platinum, titanium, all that good stuff. You can stick the other things in there too, but gold is where you want to start processing there almost immediately. And I would take almost all of the gold bars, if you haven't already. Let me go ahead and hit my water real fast. Stick them in here, start cranking gold wire. Here's why. Actually, no, wait, I'm sorry. I think we need to unlock that first. What am I saying? Okay, so if we go over to the biofuel composter, we need to make that as well. So another 12. Yeah, let's just go through the list chronologically. So you need another 12 concrete mix. You need 20 steel screws, 8 copper ingots, and then 20 iron ingots. So the steel screws are made in the machine bench. I think it's like just one bar makes like 100 screws, so you're good there. What was the recipe again? I totally forgot. Concrete mix. Yeah, in the bars. Okay, so you're good. Once you make that, you can then make for a lot of iron, which I don't think I've even done yet. What is this called? Not the machining bench. What is this canister called? Biofuel can. I would try to make 2 of them if you can afford it. I don't know if I can, but I'm going to try. So this is kind of where I'm like at now currently. So I'm going to have to do things in real time now. So over here to make, there's a bunch of different ways to make biofuel. It won't make it until you stick a container inside and you have the proper recipe ingredients. So here, I think I can turn it on. There it goes. It's slow. If there's water in there, it does go faster. So I just put wood and then tree sap. Put it in there, just let it go. So while we're doing the rest of this, it's going to take time. We should have fuel built up. Okay, so I think we're ready to hit the talent tree here for a second. Let's step outside so it's not completely the same thing all the time. Okay, over here, I know it's a lot, right? Now we can start saving up to make... Oh, no, I'm sorry. Shoot, we haven't even done this yet. So as the biofuel composter is being made, is running and making biofuel, you can see that you need even more points. 1 for copper wire, 1 for gold wire, and 1 for electronics. Electronics is what you're really focusing on here, but you need all these other subparts to do it. And I want to say platinum sheath as well. So in order for this to be made, you need 10 electronics. That's a lot. 12 epoxy and more copper ingots, 50 copper wire, and 12 steel ingots. Yeah, so if you haven't been stripping those caves, get on it. So that's all made at the machine bench, the fancy boy bench, right? So if you go ahead and you have the electronics, go ahead, hover over that and see just how expensive that is. 50 gold wire, this is for 1. 15 copper wire, 12 organic resin, and more epoxy. You can start to see why we have the bone option for epoxy, because it's getting out of hand. Crazy, right? So if you haven't already, now since you have gold wire unlocked, you could probably just queue up all of it. And a good chunk of copper wire, I would say like maybe do like 10 at a time. And so while all of these things are running, you're able to accumulate the resources that you do need and kind of like make room for the other stuff. Whew, I know, it's a lot, right? Like as you start to go through the chain, I've already done this like a million times, but even still, I'm missing things along the way. So it's really easy for that to happen. Okay, back to the tech tree, right? If you're not sick of looking at it already. So again, look at this. We need, let's just count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If you already have everything else you need in tier 2. So 9 points to start the automatic mining or never-ending mining. And that's just bare minimum. See what I mean? So if you're working your way towards 20, make sure you're saving up those extra points. I'm not saying you can't get things along the way, but save at least 9. I'd say 12 is usually a good number. Whoops, I didn't mean to hit the bed. I think 12 kind of works because there's other things you might have missed along the way. As I said before, Tier 2 holds a lot of goodies that a lot of people miss because you kind of just do what you need. And again, if you don't have a steel pickaxe, you need that to run this. So that's another point. You need mortar and pestle, and you need steel bloom just to do those things. And then epoxy and crush bone. You see what I mean? You're talking like 15, 16 points now, right? If you don't have any of those. I'm hoping that you're in Tier 2 and you've already got a steel pickaxe cranking, but if you don't, get on it and start saving. Mortar and pestle, dude. It's everything all the time, all day, every day. Okay, so hopefully at this point you've accumulated enough electronics, which electronics are stupid expensive. I've already done that over here. I have 10 electronics, yes. We're going to make a ton of these. And if you if you roll over this, you see that just the freaking pump itself is 12 steel ingots. What do we got here? Flash storm? Regular storm. You've got this bad boy over here, and it cost, we should see if our lightning rods got destroyed on top. 12 steel ingots, 10 copper ingots, 12 epoxy, 10 electronics, and 50 copper wire. So we're going to make one. Stupid expensive. So I don't know if I have enough gold wire to make that happen for the next one. So as this thing is accumulating here, actually we can probably just take one of these canisters out so you can see what this does, so we can have it slowly work. Yeah, and again, if you don't have a bunch of tree sap going, we have 200 here, that's a good start. Mortar and pestles are constantly going. Realistically, you'll probably have about 2 or 3 in your base just constantly doing something. And again, that resin is what? Remember? Wood and oxide. 1 to 1. Might as well rack those up too. So we show what this looks like as you place it down. Watch my bar glitches on this one. On the console version we're currently on, or recording on, streaming on, whatever. Our bottom bar gets glitched an awful lot. So as you place it on this oxide, obviously it's going to get oxide from this. You place that canister on the interior here. Okay, this does like 4 point whatever per minute. That's not bad. And the idea is you're passively getting this while you're doing other things. Am I out of... Did we just get stuck again? Boom. Unlimited resources. Really what I want to do is put that probably on a gold node for myself, because I feel like that's my bottleneck. But you find wherever your bottleneck is in your process, and you put your mining node on there first. You can also move it around. It's not permanent, so you can also pick it up and do whatever. But I think the key is to make sure you've got enough cans going and enough biofuel being made at all times. Because really that can also be a bottleneck. It takes so long to do it. You really just want to stay on top of it. It's not a bad idea to have 2 of them running, but you always want to have multiple cans kind of just ganged up and ready to go. This thing should be running nonstop all day, every day. And if you find better resources to give you a better yield, by all means go for it. But for me personally, I'm kind of using everything else. But that's another reason why we're out there mining iron a second ago or earlier. Because I know these stupid bio cans take so much freaking iron, and iron's 2 to 1. So I was like, brother, we need like $1 million worth of stuff. And let's not forget, you can also make our steel bloom inside of here as well to make more steel, which I do believe I need a bunch of. Make sure we got everything covered. There's so much. I got confused. Yeah, I want to say that's... Yeah, everything else is kind of extra. That'll be for like another piece or part, but that's everything you need to know to do the deep mining. Unlimited mining for anything. Just remember to walk around, mark on your map where different things are at, and you should be able to have this deep mining node running for you at all times. Making your stash bigger. See, wouldn't that be better if that was gold? My goodness. Everything's getting trashed out here. Hold on. We'll wait for the storm to pass because I don't think anybody can hear me. I was like, what? Say what? There you go. Let's queue up more of this. Points, 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 points. Cool, storm's almost done. Do I have any more like fancy stuff in here? You know what? I should leave some of that silica. We need it for the cement. So it's worth noting, and it's going to take more points and some ingenuity, but a lot of things from here on out will take water to increase efficiency. Cement mixer is one of them. Biofuel or biocomposter is what it's called. Will also have its efficiency increase. I think even the cooking table. Places you can look for that, it's all in tier 3. You want to make sure that you have, well, there's no choice. Biofuel water pump. You don't necessarily need to have that running. It could just be a reservoir you connect the piping to, but it's this. It's this water pipe tool, and that's where you need the platinum sheath. Very expensive tool, but this essentially lays down cabling like the industrial stuff in Rust, and then you connect different systems inside of there. And you can also turn these systems on and off. So if you have a limited amount of water, let's say you're by a cave, you're not near a source of water, you can kind of turn these on and off to really control how much water it's being used. But when you start to go to the higher end, you start to really use these bigger units, and you need them to work faster for you. So it makes sense to have the water connected, but just know it's extra money. And, you know, it's only, it only costs twice as much to go first class, baby. So there you go. That is the deep mining, unlimited resources for Icarus Rust. Rust. Jeez, I just messed it up. I'm so used to saying Rust. Okay, so now that's how you do deep mining. Unlimited resources for Icarus, not for Rust, but for Icarus for console, PC, so PlayStation, Xbox. I hope that helps everybody out that are going from the initial furnace to the fancy boy furnace and beyond. Let us know how you guys are faring in the Icarus Olympus space station world, and we'll see you in the next one, yeah? We're still streaming, by the way. I don't know if we'll end up using that. We were recording while we did it, but I had so many errors, and I think I missed a lot, so I'm like, we'll see. I have a feeling I'll be doing another take of that later. It always makes me nervous when I do it in front of everybody. I said Rust like a dummy. What an idiot. It says, okay, but there are PvP mode or something. I think there can be for like mods and stuff, but it's mostly co-op and PvE, yeah. It's super fun, dude. Think like Valheim. Or Sons of the Forest, or Forest. You're going great, sweetheart. Shut up. Dude, this squash is killing me, huh? Dude, holy cow. Freaking watermelons take forever, don't they? My goodness. By the time we have enough squash, it's all going to be freaking dunzo. We get squash off that? Okay, yeah, 2 of them. Man, that sucks. So we're kind of halfway there. Here, I'm going to put the rest of them on squash so we can just clear this one out so we don't have to worry about it for too long. Yeah, too. Yeah. I was like, yeah, we'll try it live. I don't normally do that, but guy not get enough water? What happened to... Oh, we just picked him, that's why. Pfft. What a dummy. How come this got a debuff? What's that all about? I don't know what that means. The cliff? Forest biome unsuitability. Says crops not suitable for forest biome and significantly reduce. What? Okay. These oh my goodness, this horse has no food. Octavius, no food. Is that stupid horse inside finally gone? Please tell me he is. No. He's gotta go. Hang on, let's see if we can get him out of there. Hold on, let me get this pumpkin to, or watermelon to Constantine. Horse out of there, dude. For the love. Get him out of the base. I think I'm gonna have to wax that one. Thank goodness. Don't you dare walk back in there. No, don't sit there either. Dude, that horse has gotta go. I don't know whose horse that is. I'm sorry, but it's gotta go. It's got no saddle. It's in the way. Constantly wants to ruin everything in the base. You gotta go. You're eating the food of the good horses. Horse is quite tough. The icing on the top would just be this horse going and eating the last bit of food before he died. And you're like, dude, that's for the good horse. That ain't for you. You monster. Peppermint. Peppermint's in a better place, huh? Dude, she was on top of all of our stuff. It was super annoying. Let it go. Might be a little difficult to put back in place. Made this all super close, and we're probably just gonna move it all anyway. Yeah, because I hate how everything's so tight in there. I'm probably gonna appreciate that thing, but yeah, whatever. What are you gonna do? My door messed up? I'm gonna bust. Are you gonna bust? Ah, I knew we made more crop plots. I knew it. Let's make sure we have more. Plus, I gotta follow along to make sure I didn't miss anything when we did the... I think I missed something. I got my notes, but it still feels like I missed something. Love? Guys, are we missing love? Alright, first things first, we're gonna put the squash down. And then we're gonna go put it on the gold node, where we should be. Scratch. I mean, oxide's cool, but we don't need that right now. Do you know what I mean, dog? I know exactly where we're going. Let's try making more electronics. I think we probably need copper and then iron. So once we get enough gold, we'll probably switch that gold one to iron until we can make a third, and then we can just run all three of them all the time. What the hell is that? A wild kiwi nest? A small nest in which kiwis sleep during the day. What? Little kiwis live out here? Don't you dare. Good peppermint. Yeah, I do. Peppermint. R.I.P. dog. He did. He gone. Where'd my horse go? Is my horse getting harassed by bees? What the hell's going on? I'll poke your ass with a stick. Don't think I won't. Where the hell did my horse go? my poor horse? You scare him to death? Did you run away? Dude, I can't do third person. I'm the worst. R.I.P. Peppermint, dude. I don't know where my horse went. He just took off. Alright, well let me stick this on there first. Good thing I didn't stick the drill in there. Just, you know. Like, I guess whenever the horse wants to come back. You don't start shit with me, Mr. Wolf, okay? I'll drop you off. Don't think I'm playing, brother. I'll do it. I want to say it's like, as we walk up, it's like right in this walkway. One of the, no, okay, we need to go over one. I missed it. Now we can accumulate. Took a long walk home. I think I have it on stay, so wherever it got attacked, it probably was just hanging out, waiting for the next instruction, which is a problem. It's a big problem. This one's crazy because it was kind of hard to find. Because it was like, you'd think it would be by the edge, but it wasn't. Is that in the open here? The heck, what was it? I think it's over one. Hang on, I remember by the shape. Okay, I'm out too far. Was it in this other like channeled area? I saw it only because, and I must have walked over it 50 times. Only because I could kind of see down as I walked through here. See, it wasn't on this side, was it? Dude, holy crap, this thing's hard to find. I know where it is and I can't find it. The hell, man? I want to say it's here, but maybe I'm off. It's like right in this hook. Yeah, I'm way off. What the hell am I doing? It's like right kind of there. Am I drunk and it's down low and I just don't know it? Oh, I think it's right here. I think it's like right. Ah, see what I mean? How hard is that to see? That's gold, baby. They're usually not that hard to see, but that one is. Yeah, that'll make it a little bit easier to see. Okay, now for my horse that's forever gone. Oh, the glass stuff is like silicone crap, right? I unlocked it, so we can kind of mess around a bit. I really want to unlock this too. You know, I'm doing it. There it is. I was gonna say, I saw silica. probably need more oxide after that little run we just did, but again, if we get another mining device online, we're good to go. Dude, you don't want this. You don't want this, kid. Told ya. You don't want them shits. Flop. Oh, what am I missing? I can't. Oh, man, that sucks. My freaking horses in here. It's just like Arc Raiders. You're like, how do I take this back to the base? Okay, we literally can't do anymore. Literally can't do anymore. He has to be around here, right? He has to be. The bees chased him, made him angry, so he ran around. Up there he is. You little son of a bitch. Alright, I gotta put him on follow or something, because that's crazy. You level? Wait a second. That's not my horse. I mean, it is. It's like, why does he have 13 freaking skill points? Okay, so we stuck it out there like, I don't know, 2-3 minutes ago. We'll just call it. Now we'll go back and check it like 15-30 minutes. We'll check on these stupid squash. Alright, this guy can stay. I mean, he is my horse, yes. There's Constantine, you silly butt. You silly. Did I stick fuel in there? Oh, I did. I feel like I didn't stick fuel in there.
Departing.
That's so cool. Freaking love it. I guess we can stick our squash in there now, huh? Let's go do that. We have to make a salting station too. See, now we have time to do all this stuff because we're slowly getting freaking gold. And we can start making more electronics. We can only afford one, holy cow. Epoxy is a problem, again. So we're almost halfway through it. Nice, good. We don't have to like keep it. Are we 1900? We can advance it tomorrow. We might have to destroy the plants after that because I think the decreased yield's too much. We could certainly use some amenities. Oh, I know. Normally I don't tap out all my points, but why not get that beehive? I have to tinkle. Squash. What is up, my dudes? Biofuel. So this is one of the things I bought with the Ren. You buy it and then you can craft one. I guess we can show it. Why not? I have to pee too. Oof, man, I gotta piss. Brother, I have to piss. I'm gonna be right back. Oh my goodness, I have to pee. I do pee and grab a snack. So let's see how many dollar bills we have. 100. Right. Hey, we have 56 exotic, baby. How are we doing on that pug progress? Is like 500 something? 250, 500. Let's go. I hope I just didn't lose my backpack. What the hell? Well, here we go. I think I forced closed the game. I hope it did. Where you at on the map? Lower right-hand corner. I think that's... If you're just getting started, it'll be plenty hard enough. Plus, as you level up and get more things, you're going to go to different areas on the map. Whether you play a different map or you decide to travel on that map, whatever. Oh. Oops. I did not mean to harvest those. 20%? Yeah, no thanks. Let's stick those on the pod. Nice, 22, hell yeah. Dude, for the life of me, I cannot get this guy. I put carcasses next to him. I've snuck up on him and petted him. He's an angry boy. You don't want this, dude. Yes. Probably missing the wires now, right? Yeah, there we go, copper wire. I knew that was coming eventually. I say we'll do like 10 of them. Octavius ain't got no food. Let's go get some corn. As these horses are, they're dying. Am I out of my mind? Did I just walk past a freaking cornfield? I certainly did. Get out my face. Oh, cool. Yeah, as you start to wreck more and more of the same type of animals, I guess you get like more. You get more skilled at. Oh boy. All right. More skilled at it. Oh, I can get off the ground. This corn is delicious. Probably should hand feed that one that's like really close to going down. Yeast. Alright, let's bring it back. Hopefully these horses don't die on us. And then we could probably take the excess seeds from like the corn and stuff and probably turn it into like meal for the horses. You know what I'm saying, dog? What's that guy's name? Buck Nasty? Octavius. There, see, he's good now. That little son of a bitch. Okay, we need some iron. I guess I need to fix my tools. And we don't have a lot of it. Yeah, scarecrows need some more of that stinky meat. Says, I know how many lakes, I don't know how many lakes they have on a server, but I can tell you, he's by like, oh yeah, here. Lower right hand corner. Upper left hand corner of L13. My pod landed right there in L12. This is like the beginner zone up in here. I would strongly recommend that people do the beginner zone. Because the game's gonna wreck you hard. Hard. Doesn't it need sulfur for that too? It does. Sulfur's for everything. Really? It's 20 per? What? That's ludicrous. That's from the horse pen. What? Put that all away. Can I make meal out of my pants? What do I need? Wet. That's what we need. Wet. Tell you what, Octavius, you better get out of my face. Octavius wants to start some ish, dude. How to get some squash. This game will work you like a baby back rib. Yeah, dude. What's up, Cutterlad? What's up? How's the grind? I think our next batch of squash might be enough. I believe, maybe. Maybe, kinda, sorta. I don't want to jinx it, but we haven't had the Marglets for a while. I'm not complaining. Jinxed it, huh? We got 2 squash. Few more, then we just need 11. So 5 need to put out. Then we're good. So just died getting blown up by an Idris. Approaching life ski, says 500k in salvage gone. Oof. So an Idris was just chilling. That's rough, man. Yes. Yeah, we gotta make more of these cupboards too. Holy shit. Need for speed baños. Me encanta. There's a salting table and a glass cutting table. I think the machine bench is probably that, yeah. Probably. yeah. Do it. Oh, yeah. We should probably go check on our gold, huh? Kinda forgot about that for a second. Esperanza. Okay, we got 3 of those. How many can we make? 4, not bad. 7. What are we missing now? Copper wire. Says you have there chilling. Melted me with a giant eye of Sauron laser. Oh, is he trying to piece you out? Let me guess, Pyro. Let me guess, Pyro. That's cool. Hell yeah, that's cool as hell. I haven't just moved my base. Can't with the crocodiles. I've died about 20 times in the last hour. That's rough, brother. Good luck. Hell yeah, that's cool shit. Oh, epoxy. I'm missing epoxy, huh? We are missing, ooh, a little bit of steel and a little bit of copper wire. It's like I could sense that the steel was coming. Yes. Ooh, we got number 2. Now we're talking. We probably need iron, to be honest. Which is crazy to think about. Uh-oh. Thunderstorm. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Irish explosion escape your bungus and it had a 0-10 experience, not gonna lie. Oh, really? Not bad, huh? Colonel Angus. Glass working bench. There we go. 24, 6 rope, 40 copper nails. Oh, a little bit of iron. Oh, my crops just didn't melt right in front of my face. That suck. Epoxy and iron. Our crop plots are getting beat up pretty good. That glass door, shut up. I'm doing glass door for sure. That's cool as shit. That's dope. Is that one of those where your body made it spicy when it didn't even have anything spicy and it didn't end? Yeah. Like, that's the story of my life. What? There's a glass floor? No. Oh wait, durability on the glass is 500? That sucks. What? Falling tree resistance? Is that it? I mean, it looks cool, but I don't think we can use it. How much was a wooden door? 250? 500. Okay, so the glass door sucks. Is tier 5 or tier 6 protection? Oh, it is. Reinforced glass? Well, me. Of course. There go my points. Okay, well, it's 104. I do have stuff going on tomorrow, so I am going to have to stop now, unfortunately, but we made some good progress for sure. Hopefully we'll see you guys in the next one, yeah? Thanks for hanging out. We'll see ya.